Hi Jenny, it is currently 2:39 a.m. in the morning. Um, I should have taken you seriously when you said that this assignment could not be done in a week, but I fooled myself into thinking that I could with the power of procrastination, of course. I finished my paper last week, but I was really dreading the visual component part because I didn't know what to do, but I came up with something. I wrote a poem. I just want to clarify that the poem is not really a poem, it's more of like a free verse. I don't know how to write poems. I've only started writing them recently, and by recently I mean 2 weeks ago when I had to do an assignment for 107. So yeah, it's not a very good poem. And I've also decided to do a photo collage that I will be inserting after this clip here. For a little bit of context, in my essay, I wrote about my identity as an individual. I am a first generation Canadian, and I'm an immigrant, and I'm Vietnamese, and I'm Chinese. But I also talked about how my Chinese side, I was really trying to push down that part of myself because I've experienced a lot of discrimination and racism against that. It was very healing for me to write the paper, honestly, because I was writing things down that I didn't even realize that I was thinking of. Those feelings were not apparent to me. So, yeah, this was a very good assignment, honestly, because it really got me thinking about who I am as a person. So yeah, let's get on to the poem. Also, I know it's really dark in here, but it's because I just redid my room. I think I remember you saying something about how you like seeing videos of students because you get to see a little bit of, their room and their space. This is my room right now. I added in a little I don't know what you would call that, like a skylight thing, so I get to view like the stars at night, and there's vines hanging down. There's also like fairy lights up there that I could turn on, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe another time. Okay, sorry. The poem. The poem is titled "Whole Not Half." I am the only one, the only child of two souls who left everything behind, who carried their past on weary shoulders so I can stand here. A first generation, with a future they never had. I grew up balancing one foot in my parents' old world, one foot in a country that never felt like mine. I'm too Vietnamese to be Canadian, and too Canadian to be Vietnamese, and somewhere in between, my Chinese heritage became a shadow. I pushed it away because it was easier to ignore than to fight the weight of the world's judgment. But I am done hiding. I am the late night karaoke in Saigon, the warmth of a Chinese New Year's feast, the language I lost and found again. I am the only child, but I carry generations with me. I am not torn, but I am whole. So yeah, that is my poem, and I'm going to insert the photo clip after this, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so in my photo collage, I put a bunch of images of when I felt most connected to my culture. Um, in the first photo, it was me and my family. The second one was with me and my dad in the traditional Vietnamese dress that I wore to my cousin's wedding. And then in the fourth photo of me wearing that red dress, which is the Chinese dress. And then the last photo is with my aunt. She is one of my favorite persons. She makes me feel so connected to myself and to my Chinese side. So that photo had a lot of meaning to me. That's why I also added it in there. But yeah, that is all for my video.